Y'all, who are they? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Bro Code. Bro Code and Sister Code. The next day, not a couple, what's his name? It's not AJ, it's the other one. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. What's the other guy name? Not AJ. Oh, shit.
Is it Zoe or Arthur?
Zoe. It was Zoe. Zoe came into the live. At this point, we had been live again. This is the second day. We had been live for I don't even know how long. And he came in and he is the one that mentioned Diamond's name. And when he did, people started asking questions to him about Diamond. Now, back then, we wasn't doing cash apps for $5. They was just DMing me the questions, and I would read the questions and they would answer them. That was it. We wasn't charging nobody shit for shit. You DM me the questions. I see what your question is. I read it out loud. That was it. So once some of the older people from back in the day, Bro Code and Angel and Tweet and people like that started coming out, it was just a whole lot of old school shit that me and Bella didn't know nothing about. So people asking questions, kind of like with you, we learning stuff in this live where people are working shit out based on the questions that these people are sending me to ask. So it was literally 2 days of people working shit out. Well, the first day people worked shit out. The second day, it started out people working shit out, and it turned kind of into more of an inquisition where people were asking more personal questions about Diamond and about her relationship with some of the Bro Code guys, about her relationship just with some people in general. There were a couple of questions like, did so-and-so ever sleep with Diamond? Or is it true that so-and-so got a naked picture? Little stuff that they've heard. Anything anybody ever heard, they was sending me the DMs and asking the questions. And Nosy decided to see, she claimed she had been in there the whole time. She hit Diamond up to tell her that we were ruining her brand, that we were dogging her out, that we were just over there having a live about her and running her name into the goddamn ground. So Diamond goes live. And this is on a weekend, I believe, which back then Diamond did not go live on the weekend. If it was not 2:00, Diamond was not live. Diamond goes live at night. It's like 8:00 at night. Diamond goes live, and all of a sudden, I'm getting messages. Bella's getting messages. So we're told we needed to end our... Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. We needed to end our live and come over there to Diamond's live, which we did. I was the first person to request up in the box, which you can tell that when you send a request. And I was the last person that Diamond allowed up in the platform that night. So that is where me and Diamond and Bella's original beef started. Because Nosy was telling her that we were over there dogging her, talking about this, talking about that, and it just was not that. And everybody was trying to tell her that. It just wasn't that. We weren't even the ones that brought her name up. Her brother was the one that brought her name up. So she had just made up in her mind what Nosy said was the gospel. That was it. And I was like, how are we ruining your brand when your brand is mess? Like you.
So now I got a couple of questions. Okay. So the way T implied it was such that if she were to go down the rabbit hole of the Pink Panther page, honestly, what she did wouldn't even be the highlight. She would look like a saint compared to
And
the
she
other.
might. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So that day is where I learned a lot of the backstory with Bro Code and lore and how everybody got split off from Diamond and stuff like that. That's what I'm telling you. Prior to that, me and T did not have conversations about what Pink Panther did, who was involved, why, like I didn't inquire about it at all with regards to wanting to learn as much about the page as possible. She told me what it was. She may have told me how long she had it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. She showed me a couple of videos, and that really was it. Like, I don't know who all she talked to while she was like, I don't know none of that. I don't know nothing about nothing when it comes to Pink Panther, except she was it. And I asked if I could have the login because I didn't have a backup back.
Okay, I got a question from a JJ. Chef, do you still care about Tea Time?
I can't act like that. The love that I had for her just disappeared. Yeah, it's still there. Otherwise, I wouldn't be hurt.
Okay, my own personal question. Don't you realize she feels the same way?
I don't care.
That makes your first answer a lie. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Well, then I guess it's a lot. Like, AJ,
you can't care and then not care.
I can because I'm doing it. I don't know how to tell you. Maybe it's the medication.
I'm sorry.
I don't
That's
know.
what you're confused about. Your actions
I
is
need
what
you to
tells the
understand
truth.
something. I need you to understand something.
Hold on.
AJ.
Hold on. So the gaslighting thing is what happens to people who care about you and want you to care back when you open your mouth and say you care and then your actions do something different. That's when you get hurt people who decide to hurt people. I'm fine with you deciding you don't give a fuck about her. But then say that, live that, let it be that, and don't give a fuck. But saying, oh no, I still do, and that's probably why, and then not behaving that way is what creates the toxic shit.
But it doesn't, because I don't. How many lives have I held about her? How many times have I shared text messages?
I said that to the JJs.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
That you don't care. But then when a JJ asks
no. That doesn't mean me not bringing shit on the app doesn't mean that I don't care. I just refuse to pay her a dime of attention because that is what she wants.
But that's what people who don't care do. Don't pay them a dime of attention. If I cared even a little bit, you would get at least a penny out of the damn dime. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
AJ, I can care about somebody and still not allow them to trigger me. Just because I won't give her what she wants, something's wrong with me.
I didn't say you have to do it on the front end. Remember, I started this today when you came up asking you why you can't just pick up a phone and you and her had a conversation on the back end. So now my question for you
is... we've had a conversation.
So having a conversation with her triggers you? You don't even if it's a productive conversation, that's something that triggers you.
AJ, I'm just... Sweetheart, is there anything else you want me to tell you that I don't know about Pink Panther? Because I'm telling you, like my information on Pink Panther was T was the Pink Panther, and I know that there was a lot of stuff put on that video.
Y'all saying once you betray me, it's up forever. Let's not act like Chef was not wrong as well. Two wrongs ain't never made a right. They both wrong.
So AJ, I think judging by how the way the conversation going, I think you should just leave it alone.
I am. And I think so Chef, do you want to, at least as it relates to the Pink Panther page, do you want to at least retract your statement about not ever wanting the Pink Panther page? Because
no. See, I don't recall saying I didn't want it. Her whole point of showing that was when I was speaking about why I didn't defend her was because I said, I cannot defend something that I know to be true. And I knew it to be true for her to have fake pages and go after people. So when Heartbreaker accused her of being opposition or possibly having something to do with opposition, why I didn't defend her, how could I defend her when I knew you had done something like that in the past? So it's likely that you could do it again. That's what I had said. When I initially found out about it, yeah, I was shocked. Because I just didn't think that was something that she would do. I was shocked. Did I act as though, she was the worst person in the world and I couldn't look at her the same, and I was just so disgusted by her? I never said any of that when we was in your live that day. I was shocked. I could not believe that was something that she would do. That's why I didn't inquire. I'm a very inquisitive person. I didn't ask her no questions because it really did shock me. But as far as me just being so disgusted and all, I never said any of that on your platform that day.
I don't think you answered the question that I asked. You initially said, when you were asked about listen to my wording, initially meaning said to us, not her asking you, because I don't recall, and I did not write in that conversation between you and her that day, that you or her specified that it was the first time that she asked you did you want the page?
Yes, she did, because she said she told me in person. Yes, okay, she did.
Okay, hold on.
I was at her house when she told me.
I am saying that for us, the viewers, it was never made clear that there was more than one time that you were ever offered the page. We're getting that from you today. We found out today that there was more than one time that you were offered the page.
Okay.
That day, she said you said you were offered the page and you declined. She said that's a lie. You said, no, that's not a fucking lie. You offered me the page. I told you I didn't want it. You were talking about the day in person.
And I was talking about...
However...
Yes. Wait, no.
Wait a minute.
You got to put it all into context, AJ.
You're going to make me forget my thought.
She wanted the page revived.
You're going to make me forget my thought.
That is what I'm talking about.
You were talking about the day in person.
Yes.
She was talking about the day in the text message.
She didn't know about that day until yesterday. That's what I'm telling you.
It happened with you and her. How are you going to tell her?
Because she admitted it, AJ. She said it yesterday. You must not have listened to the whole thing. She said that she was at the nail salon and that she had typed in a search word, which was Panther. And when Panther came up, there was one conversation between me and her in her entire phone that referenced Panther. And that was the text messages that she showed.
Stop.
She forgot about it.
Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. If you recall, now listen, y'all know I'm not no Super Tea Time fan. To be honest, I'm not really a Super Tea Time fan. Hey, I'm cooler with Chef than I am definitely with Tea Time. But the truth is, when Chef said that day, we can go find the recording. Tea Time said that is not true. Now, you did at one point say you wanted the page. Now, I don't remember how it happened, but Tea Time made very clear that there was an instance under which you wanted the page and you vehemently denied the fact. You said that is a lie. I was shocked once I found out what the page was. I never wanted it. Now, if we, the JJs, because I don't like being called a liar or people telling me that I'm wrong, and y'all love to holler about how quick I'm always wrong. So just to prove the point, we will go quickly. Send Rosie and Libra out there to find this video. I know for a fact it was in there. When you said you never wanted the page, Tea Time quickly said, actually, that is not true. Now, I can't remember who, what, when, where, and hows of it, but you definitely wanted that page at some point. And you said That is a lie. Now here we are, a couple of days, a week or
AJ,
so later.
I know what you're
proven.
saying. You're not listening to me. I said when she offered me the page, what she was talking about was, did I want to be? Do you want this page? Not, I was asking her for a login. Again, you've got to remember, this was before I knew to have 2 and 3 backup pages. Look at what the messages said.
I officially do not trust you.
That's fine. I don't give a damn. I'm telling you
that you've done this to me. I officially do not trust you, Chef, because I read the messages. We just heard the messages. And what she said was, do you want the Pink Panther page? And what you said was, ain't that the page that was bothering Diamond? And then what she said was yes. And then what you said was hell yes.
Yes. I'm not, yes, absolutely, 100%.
And what you just walked in the door telling me was
the page that these messages happened. Oh my God!
What you just walked in this door telling me was that these text messages where you said hell yes happened after she had already shocked you and told you what the Pink Panther did.
Again, AJ, you're thinking about it as Chef is taking over the Pink Panther page. I am telling you, I was asking her for a backup page. I wasn't asking her, let me become Pink Panther. That's what I'm telling you. When she first told me about the page and she offered me the page, it was to become Pink Panther. And I told her, I said, T, I don't have that kind of time. I'm not, I don't give a damn like that. I'm not doing that bullshit. What I look like? Sitting in her lives and making videos. I even said it that day on your live. I said, I'm not doing all that shit. I don't like editing my own videos. She was talking about taking over the page. I did not want to take over the page.
Now I want us to watch the video because you never said that. You never.
Please bring up the video because I did. I know I mentioned I don't even like editing my own videos. I know I mentioned that. Please pull up the video. Now I'm locked in. Please go find that goddamn video and pull it up because I know for a fact that I said I don't even like editing my own fucking videos. That's why I don't even post that many videos. I know I said that shit. So please go find it so you can give me an apology.
What I am saying was never said to us was that you were offered ever the Pink Panther page to be the Pink Panther. Now, Chef, you know that hold on. Why do y'all keep doing that to me? I keep going on mute for y'all, but y'all keep over talking me. I have no reason to be against you and with T. Like I told you when you walked in the door, T got pink nails and I wrote a Pink Panther goddamn book. I'm not mad at you for ever wanting to be the Pink Panther. What I'm telling you is you lied that day. That is
I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't because I told you I never wanted to be Pink Panther. And that was what she was talking about. When I asked her for that page, it was for the page, not to be Pink Panther. That is not the same thing. And you can't, when I'm telling y'all the story about Pink Panther, hell no, I didn't remember I asked her for the login. What I do remember is she never gave it to me. Have her prove that shit. She never gave it to me. Now tell her to show you that screenshot.
Now we playing semantics.
I don't give a, AJ. Find the video from when I told you about it because I'm telling you, I was talking about becoming the Pink Panther. What you saw yesterday was me asking for a backup page. If I said that, I meant what I told you that day. I had no interest. I didn't give a damn because I don't even like doing videos of my own. I actually said that. So I'm giving you complete context as to what I was talking about. And what she was talking about the day she offered the page to me versus what I asked her for on those text messages. I asked, does she have a backup page? I didn't say, ooh, let me become Pink Panther.
No, but you clearly knew what the backup page had done and you were ready to take it on. Hell yeah.
No, I was not. That's what
Oh
you're
my
not
God.
hearing.
You said
I was
hell
looking
yeah.
for another account to simply log into, AJ.
Right,
I was
but you...
not trying to take
Oh
over
my gosh.
anything.
You're not listening. I didn't say you were trying to take over anything. What I said was when you were about to use it for a backup page, you asked clearly, isn't that the one that did this to Diamond? She said,
I
yes.
know what I asked. I read it.
And you said, hell yeah. So you knew what you were still finna get into with a backup
What does
page.
getting a login mean?
Oh my God. Okay.
No, AJ, because
Okay.
you're trying to. No, ma'am. Absolutely not.
Oh
You're
my
trying
God.
to say that because I said hell yeah, that meant I was finna log in and do what? I said hell yeah
No,
because I said fucking hell yeah. It was
no.
a goddamn backup that she had that I could log into
Okay.
and not have to miss a
Now
goddamn day
what you're...
online.
Hold on. Now what you're doing is purposely gaslighting me because I
If you say
never...
so.
Hold on. Because
I
I
just
never
want you. I
one
really
time...
need you to pull that clip
Let me
because I really
finish.
need you to pull that
Why
clip.
can't I ever finish?
Oh, you can.
I
I just
never
want somebody to have
one
it. Matter of fact, let
time...
me go find the
I
clip.
never one time said that you were trying to take the page to be the Pink Panther.
But
I
that's
never one time said that.
what
I
you're
don't even believe
insinuating.
that. Because like I'm telling you today, that was never said to us. It was never said to us.
Right.
But you were asked to be the Pink Panther. I'm telling you that today, and you keep saying, but that's why.
Okay, so
and you're yelling
what
and
does
all of
hell
this,
yeah
and I
mean to
never
you?
said that. I never said it.
You're
I'm
insinuating it.
not.
Yes, you are.
I even just said out of my own mouth, I don't believe that that's what the purpose was. What Tea Time said to us that day. And she is proving with the text messages, the understanding that I got is that she was going to give you the Pink Panther page to do whatever you want with it. She even implied that she is now giving it away to somebody else and they're doing whatever with it. It's not even the Pink Panther anymore. She told us, she also lied. She told us the page was gone. She didn't have access to it no more. Some kind of way now she got all the things. So there are still discrepancies in her story too. The only one in yours, Chef, was that she offered you the page and you did in fact say hell yes. I was asking you because the comments are rolling and saying, Chef, do you want to speak to the fact that you actually did say hell yes? And now
I said hell yeah. I read it. I don't deny I said hell yeah. The fuck? The messages are there. I didn't. What I'm trying to get you to understand, AJ, is a hell yeah was not the equivalent of me being Pink Panther. It was not the equivalent of me approving what Pink Panther did. That's what I'm saying. We had 2 conversations about fucking Pink Panther. The day she told me, and clearly in that conversation yesterday that she posted. And that's it. That's it.
I never said that I thought you were trying to be the Pink Panther. I still don't believe that. However, what I was under the impression of as your supporter and your follower and your subscriber is that you also wanted nothing to do with that page because that's what you told us. You were shocked, mortified at the thought, and when you were offered the page, you said no. I never thought that you were offered the page to be the Pink Panther. I still don't today. However, what I thought was you never wanted to even touch that page because of what it had done. Today, I found out that that was untrue.
Are we serious?
That
And that's what I'm talking about, AJ. Me getting the login information that's what I'm saying. Because that's what I was inquiring about. Another account to simply log in so I can go live. And you're telling me that because I said hell yeah to getting the log in for that account so that I could change the name, put whatever, and go live with my folk like I do every day now, not as nothing other than Chef Foxy, that's a problem.
I never said that it was a problem. What I said was, do you want to speak to the fact that you implied to AJ and the JJs that you never wanted anything to do with that page, and it turns out that you were going to take it and use it as a backup.
And do you not understand that when you ask me that, what I'm hearing you say is that I wanted that page, not the login information to do what I know, that I wanted to be Pink Panther.
So what I need you to do is
that's what I hear you say.
Stop. Okay, well, stop being ready to respond and actually hear what I'm saying. Not what you hear, but what I said. So I'm gonna say
that's what it sounds like,
okay,
AJ. Do a poll. Honestly, do a poll and ask
we can do a poll
with that question if that's not what that sounds like.
I'll make you a deal. And this ought to be a solid one. We'll both win. I will do a poll if you will stop and actually let me say what I'm trying to say, because that might be the problem. So if I get out what I'm actually want the poll to say, then we will run a poll. Okay. Now here's what I'm saying. My Chef Foxy, as your loyal supporter and follower, the last time that we had the conversation about this page, you told me that you wanted zero involvement with that page. When you heard what the page had done, you were both shocked, disappointed, concerned, confused. Your flabber was gasted. You said you were offered the page. These are words that came out of your mouth. You were offered the page and you declined it. Tea Time said that was an untrue statement. She could not put her finger on who, what, when, what, and how. However, it was untrue. You vehemently denied it right then. You're a liar. I never wanted that page from you. It was my impression that you never wanted it for anything. And you didn't want it to be Pink Panther. And I was saying, or thinking you were saying you didn't want it at all. Now what I'm asking you today is, now that I have found out that you wanted it for a backup page, not just me, but the other JJs, do you want to speak to the fact that it went from, for us, you never wanted the page, to now you wanted it for a backup page? Do you want to speak to that? Because it is a fact. As you said, those messages are yours. Does that to you still sound like I'm saying you wanted the Pink Panther to be the Pink Panther? Do you still need a poll?
AJ, check your messages, please.
Do you still need a poll? Chef.
I can talk because I don't want to mess up my deal. Okay. I appreciate you rewording the question. But what I answered to was how you were originally wording it. And the way you asked me that question, AJ, I was answering to whether or not you're thinking that I'm wanting to become the Pink Panther. That's what I was answering to. That's what I was giving example of what I don't have time for, what I will never do. I'm not going to purposely piss myself off. I said all of that shit. So yes, you are 100% correct as far as that day when she offered it. Yes. Or when you asked, excuse me, I was talking about becoming, not just having the login to the page. You are correct. When she produced those messages yesterday, I had to do the same thing she did, because I know it wasn't in my phone. It was on my iPad. You got iStuff, right? You got an iPad. I got an iPad. I got an iPhone, and I got my Mac computer. Do a word search. If you have messages on here and messages on there, they don't all share with each other, right? So I had to go do Panther on my computer. Didn't see it. Did Panther on my iPad. I was like, oh shit. There it is. Okay. She didn't make it up. It's the truth. But what the hell is she talking about? I read all the messages and I was like, oh, okay. Yep. I remember that. Yep. But that wasn't me asking for the page. That was me asking for the login. So yes, I get what you're saying, but I'm telling you that it's not, The way you worded it at first, that's why I want the poll, made it seem like I was becoming Pink Panther. That's why I'm so like, no, 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 no.
Okay. Y'all, I put the poll up.
$2 says she sent something to the book of AJ.
Okay, wait. I put the poll up, yes or no. Do y'all feel like the way I was wording it at first was to make her think that I felt like she was trying to become the Pink Panther? Smiley face, yes. Sad face, no. Did I make y'all think that I thought she was going to be Pink Panther? I guess it's split in here. They all thought something.
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, AJ. You're asking me the questions as though I was becoming Pink Panther.
That you were becoming Pink Panther.
Oh, but you can clearly see everybody thought that's what you were asking me.
I thought that you never wanted no involvement at all in Pink Panther. That's it.
Okay, what are your people telling you, AJ? It sounded as though
yes
you were
no.
asked. Okay, but that's why I'm getting pissed off, because I know I ain't never want that fucking page. I ain't never asked her about that page as far as me becoming the Pink Panther. That one time I asked about the page for the login so I could go live. That was it. That's it. I don't know nothing about what T is talking about.
Okay, can I say something?
Hold on. I don't know nothing about what T is talking about when she said if it all starts to come out, who all did what, when, where, because I never asked her anything about that. I don't know nothing about who did what back then, who was involved with what back then, why. I don't know it, AJ. If I know the players, I don't even know that I know the players because we never talked about it.
Okay. I mean, I'm not. Either way, like I said, I'm not mad. I said that from the beginning to all of y'all. We're not picking fights about the pink nails and the book and none of it. So I'm not gonna pick no fight with you about it. The only thing that worries me is my friend, when it all got put on the floor and it was time to tell it, still didn't really tell it. And now it's looking like you didn't tell it again. And she went and was able to go live and prove that what you said was not really what happened. And that was it. And so I'm sorry if you felt like I was doing that, because that wasn't my intent. I wanted you to hear what it sounded like to us, that you had no involvement.
I got you. Now, let me say this. Let me be very clear, and then I'm gonna drop. Whatever else I have on T that everybody keep telling me to spill, please stop. Please. Like, seriously.
Respectfully, AJ, you just told 1.3K people that Chef couldn't be believed. No problem, Alien. What I said was, and we can replay that.
What you said was you don't trust me.
I don't trust her. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. Y'all see, y'all voted that it was me. So if you feel that way, then you keep believing every word. What I'm saying to you is, for me, this is, and I'm very upfront about how I feel. I didn't never say that none of y'all have to feel how I feel. I don't trust Tea Time either. Hell, if we gonna talk about it, I don't trust you. I don't know y'all. What I'm saying is, this is more than the first time that I've had this kind of interaction with Chef, where it's like we got to play with words instead of understanding like what's just being put on the floor.
That wasn't a play.
So in that moment, it felt, and you don't have to trust me. I don't want you to trust me. Don't require that I provide whatever proof that you need to be okay, or whatever conversation that you need to be okay, if you care. And if you don't, leave me with, like I'll probably leave you. I don't give a fuck about you trusting me. That's my point. What I'm saying to Chef is how I feel. Y'all are welcome to feel how you want to feel. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. I was telling Chef about AJ. I didn't tell 1.3K people to do anything. Y'all do what y'all want.
Because you said you and your JJs.
No, I never did. Now that is a lie. What I said was, I don't trust you.
No, I didn't say that you and the JJs didn't trust me. I'm saying, but you were asking questions for you and your JJs, right?
Yes, I was telling you that me and the JJs have questions that we want to know. The questions remain the same. Did you want to speak? Where's the recording on what even happened? Because now y'all trying to make me think.
But AJ,
It was
your
a very
JJ.
simple question.
No, all I'm
Do
saying.
you want to speak to the fact that you actually did want the page for whatever reason?
Okay, no, but even that, AJ, even that, if your JJs are telling you that question sounds like I wanted the page to be Pink Panther, and you want me to answer that the way you wanted me to answer that?
Respectfully, I don't give a fuck what the JJs are telling you it sounds like. What I'm telling you I meant and what I said was very simple, cut, clear, and concise because the question was written in the comments. Do you want to speak to the fact that you actually did want access, something to do with the Pink Panther page? You can speak to whatever the access you wanted was. That's your place to do. T-Time read the messages for us wherein you said, is that the page that was messing with Diamond? And T-Time said yes. And you said, hell yeah. Do you want to speak to that? That is what I was asking you. They say I got sent to it. It got sent to me. So I'm finna check it. Hold on. Because I know I'm not crazy. I don't give a damn what the JJs is telling me was said. I know what the hell I said because I know what the hell I read. And I'm trying to give you a chance to clear it up because it's running through the comments. And instead, it's me putting something on.
And in me giving you my answer, I was clearing it up. I'm speaking to it. Yes, I asked for the login.
What, baby? What did you, T-Time? What did you, T-Time? Fuck. $2. What did you say you sent me? Where is it? Because I know I'm not crazy. I wasn't.
AJ, wasn't the whole point of the poll for you to understand that your question to me made it seem as though you were asking me, did I take over or did I want to take over Pink Panther? That was the whole point. Yes, it was.
No, that was not the question.
That's what the question seemed like you were answering me. Or excuse me, asking me. That's what your question seemed like you were at. Am I crazy? Look at your comments, AJ. That was the question.
Let me hear this. Let me hear this. Because they just.
He's asking a
different. Oh, you sent me the page. You sent me the page. What I was hoping you were sending me my live from today when I asked the question.
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Oh, you sent me the initial conversation. Okay, let's start there. If anybody can pull what we just did this moment, we're going to play that next. But let me play. Because I think this is where we're getting confused. So here we go.
A bus by not defending her to HB when it came to the opposition thing. I can't defend when I know that is something she's capable of doing.
How is that protecting her if everybody already knows this information about her?
I don't know everybody to know. When T-Time told me this, T-Time was telling me, I'll give you that page if you want to, as if, if you want to keep trolling Diamond, I'll give you the access.
I have information up there. I gave that page away a long time ago. I don't even have it. I deleted everything that was on there. And I never typed from it. I never trolled people from it.
AJ, they saying that page is from they're saying it's from 2 years ago, and everybody.
That page has been given away.